years. Like, so he has to get a job and stuff in 1960.
Interesting.
Yeah. It is. It's cool. They do really. I like James Franco though. I would really like to give him some kids, some weird white kids.
He's probably the weirdest among weird, and he's not afraid to be weird in the public eye, which is.
The Interview was awesome. I watch the interview probably once a week. Y'all Interview fan? Anybody?
But
I didn't like
Y'all need to get up on these movies. What's the last movie you saw?
Okay, we got one cosign on that one.
Hey, listen. I mean, let me tell you something. Anytime that you get to now officially say that, like, you have disrupted history,
Come on, get on the mic.
Think about this. If you're Seth Rogen or James Franco, you pissed off the North Koreans. It's just like that's a topic of the week. Hey, Seth. I mean, can you imagine he's sitting in a coffee shop somewhere? Seth, good job, man. Good job.
All right,
you've now put us on the brink of World War III.
That was a lot of free publicity, though.
The guy that played Kim Jong-un, the guy that played Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is, has a show called Fresh Off the Boat on. That show's funny. It's pretty cute. Like, I like it. I'm gonna put a pin in that. We have an audience member. What's your name?
April.
Your name is April. Thank you,
Welcome,
April.
April.
Your earrings give me life. I don't think you understand how much I love big earrings. That makes me so happy. So, what's the last movie you went to the theater and saw?
I went and saw Perfect Match earlier today with my mother.
Perfect Match. What's that about?
Garbage. That's what it's about.
Garbage.
It sounds chick
Tell me
flicky.
more. Tell me more. Actually, no. Let's
like
talk about this.
It's like a romantic comedy.
What happens?
It's got two recognizable names, I think.
I'm never gonna watch it, but I would. What can you give us just a general what is it? Why is it garbage?
It's very typical. Any romantic comedy you've ever seen is exactly what happens.
Like the same chick flick as every other chick flick.
Why did you go see it? Your mom wanted to go see it.
My mom wanted to see it. It's her birthday weekend. So.
Oh, you had to go. I'd have been like, I don't feel good. Well, who am I telling?
I took a nice little nap during the middle part. So.
Did you? That's terrible. That's how I felt about that movie, Her. Did you see that movie?
Yes.
Did you hate it too?
It was just very long and drawn out. Like
it was so drawn out.
You see where it was going, so it's like, can we hurry up and get to that point?
Right, I'm done.
I like that movie. I could listen to Scarlett Johansson's voice all day.
Everybody liked that movie except me. I'm glad that I met somebody else that didn't because I hated it. I wanted to get up in the middle. Literally 10 minutes into it, I was like, I had my dog with me. I'm like, I feel like Jackson's going to bark. I need to get out of here. Like, I could not do it. It was horrible. What else is even out now? I know that anybody want to go see? I can't remember the name of it, but the movie where the president, London is falling or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Is that like a continuation of? Really?
Yeah, it's a sequel to Olympus is Falling or something. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I never
it's
saw that.
like landmarks blowing up the movie.
The only reason I know that is because I saw a preview the other day, and I noticed that like 3 actors were the same, and the name was slightly the same. And I was like, wait, come on, that. They wouldn't actually do that, and then so they did. They actually did that.
They actually did that.
Well, then now I'm not interested.
I feel like
just off
Hollywood
GP.
is just
no. I heard that Zootopia is a great movie though. That's out in theaters right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm completely serious.
I agree with you.
I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to. I heard it was great.
I want to see it as well, and I want to see it in 3D because we all know if you don't see a movie in 3D that's in 3D, you spend the whole movie saying, "I wish I saw this in 3D."
I feel like it's a thing. Only certain movies are worthy of 3D.
I don't know. We were talking about
only certain movies are worth. Listen, you're spending $30 to $50 when you go to the movies.
Deadpool? Does anybody? They didn't 3D Deadpool at all.
No, I don't think they did.
They didn't because I was really all about paying $400,000 to go see it at downtown Atlantic Station.
Yeah. What?
Thanks. You know how much it cost me to go in the movie back home?
What?
$4.
Are you serious?
$4. She said that'll be $4. I said $14. She said $4. I said $24. She said $4. I said what?
That's almost worth driving up there from here.
I've noticed
I got a slushie. It was $4.25. My slushie cost more than my movie ticket, and that was like on a Wednesday night.
I don't think I've ever paid for a movie that was like a movie theater. Even before the earliest that I can go back and remember is like $6.50. $6.50
is the lowest you can remember. Well, you need to go to my hometown because for this crisp price of $4, you can watch any movie you want.
That's incredible.
Or you should try the drive-in.
Yeah, like the Starlight. Yeah, I need to go back there.
Oh, I love going to the Starlight because we take everything in there that sign says don't take. It says no dogs. My dog's in the car. No drinks. Got wine on deck.
Everybody's
no food.
got alcohol.
Cheese everywhere.
Everybody.
No weed. Okay, like it's not here. Man, and then we go and we put out a blanket, and then we put chairs out. Did we not, Dave?
Yeah.
And
candles and everything.
And we take 2 cars and put one. We have candles. It is extra
candlelit
romantic.
Little Caesars dinner.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It is extra romantic at the Starlight. We need to do. I always say we need to get a whole bunch of people. Like
That's
one
such a good
time
idea.
I went
I'm
and we
so
had
down.
a shit ton of people, and everybody cooked out, and it was like
That sounds like a sick idea.
Yeah.
that's what we need to do. Look, I'm telling it like any of you guys are going to be there. Like, yeah, guys, next week. Drive-in is everything. Those hot dogs are still raggedy after all.
Especially now that the weather's finally getting nice.
Yeah, right.
Sitting outside.
They got these their hot dog buns are like really, really, really hard on one side and like really, really soft on the other side. That's their hot dog buns at the drive-in. Superman versus Batman's coming out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are we okay?
That's
okay.
either going to be
I don't
really
wanna do this.
depressing.
We're gonna do this.
Who do I think would win? If you know me at all, you
You know
would
what?
know this answer.
No, I don't care. This movie's stupid. I'm gonna say it.
Because Batman is my
First
least
off-
favorite superhero of all time.
It's like really you're gonna try to convince us all that like, okay, a man is, you have the just invincible Man of Steel, and we're gonna make a man with technology,
What's he gonna
even
do,
like
get
Iron Man technology. It's
Get
still
some
not the
kryptonite
same.
D
Like,
and give it to
Batman's
him.
way cooler, but he would lose in a quarter of a second. Unfortunately.
Batman is not cooler. Batman has no natural abilities. He has a lot of money. Batman has old money, and that's why he's a
they wrote the
superhero.
story.
He's
He
not
has
a
the skill to-
superhero
hold on.
because
Don't
he
just
has
go-
some cool trick. He
He
can't
can
fly
fight. Okay.
without assistance.
Hold on. Don't take it too much. Don't take. Okay, you're going too far with it. He can fight. He has the background of this. What was it, Dave? That he went off to some like martial arts.
with
fighting
training
group,
with Ra's
training.
al Ghul.
Yeah, so there's a story there.
The
but
League of
still,
Assassins.
You're not going to take down the Man of Steel. It's ridiculous, and I don't know. DC. This is like I feel like this is DC's.
Well, that's why they have Batman so
reaching.
armored up and like fat looking. He's supposed to look like he could take a Superman punch, even though no.
Even though he can't.
And let me tell you something. I feel like it's just going to come out to where there's going to be a third threat that we don't know about, and they're going to team up at the very last second.
Oh, they have to. That's the movie.
That's
Congratulations.
the movie. So it's like exactly.
Way to
like,
go,
it's gonna
Michael
be-
Bay. You figured that one out pretty quickly. That's all
This
of
is
them.
like they're still trying to figure that to have the answer to the Superman problem. The Superman franchise has never really done well.
No.
It's always had a problem. And
But-
you want to know why? It's because you have an invincible man with just one flaw, which happens to be kryptonite. And it's like, how many times can you retell the same story over and over and over again?
And how often can people come up with kryptonite?
Wait, hold on. This time, no.
Where is it?
We're
Do you
gonna
get
put
it at the
kryptonite on some
Target?
gloves,
At the Walmart?
and
Where
we're
do you
gonna-
buy it?
And then
You
we're going
probably
to
gotta
melt
go to
down some
AutoZone. That
kryptonite,
sounds
and we're
like
going to have a
something they sell at
lava
AutoZone.
pool of kryptonite. Sorry.
Oh, no, I said that sounds like something they sell at AutoZone.
What is it? So
Kryptonite.
what, they put kryptonite in Batman's suit. Is that what it is?
Wait, say that again.
Kryptonite, Batman's suit. Is that what it is? He has a suit that has
Yeah,
kryptonite in it?
basically, yeah.
Is that what's going to happen?
I think so.
All these
I mean,
women are in here like,
except that
I
they're gonna
don't
team up with
care.
Exactly. I don't either, which is like, this is, I'm not a fan
Trying
of
to
this.
move on to some chick stuff. Does anybody in here watch The Bachelor? What are
Move
y'all
on to
watching
other
on
chicks.
television? Because I have
watched
asked you
it 10
everything,
years
and y'all are
ago.
like, no, I hate it.
The Bachelor was like, once, I feel like a bigger show.
How's that O.J. Simpson versus
That's what
the
I'm
people
talking
going?
about. That show is awesome. That show
Is
is
it
like
good?
reliving history. I remember like
Wait, what show?
The O.J.
the
Simpson
it's-
story.
okay, so yeah, it's the O.J. Simpson trial. It's pretty much like reliving history, and it's funny because you see how the Kardashians kind of got their start, and it's
It's the Kardashian origin movie.
it's kind of like there's a
Did
little bit
it show them? Did it show them taking D? Because that's really how they got
showed
their
the
start,
children.
was
There's a few.
taking the
I feel like
D.
there's a few punches there at the Kardashians, like underlying written script messages.
Who cares about them girls?
Look, as much as I don't want to admit it, everyone, which is annoying.
Do y'all watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? See, nobody
Nope.
cares.
I'm glad. Well, no, that makes me happy. I'm really happy.
If we
to hear
did a survey in this room, 20 out of 20 people would not give a crap about the Kardashians.
Why are they famous?
Because we're
Because
talking
they-
about them despite the fact that nobody cares.
Right. They just keep having sex with rich black men. I wish I could jump on that train.
They figured something out you need to know.
I just need to find one good NBA player, Jesus. Just one NBA player, and just get a kid.
See,
and then I'll never tell another joke in my life.
That we would not talk about this, and here we are. We're talking about it.
I'm in the south of France with that baby, like, hi on Instagram. You said
we were going to talk about it, and we're still talking about it.
What? About me marrying an NBA player?
You're going to start hanging out at Hawks games?
I should. They actually have a website. Did you ladies know that they actually have a website, and it's called something like Where the Ballers At, and they follow professional athletes around, right. and they post it on the website, so if you're thirsty enough, you can go to these bars and try to hook up. I'm going. I'm going to start my own meetup group.
Ridiculous.
I'm doing it. One NBA player. I'd even take a Harlem Globetrotter at this point. At least they're funny.
Do they rotate that? Are there Globetrotter draft?
Yes, they do.
So they're not like 70 years old?
I had sex with one Harlem Globetrotter, and it was a long time ago. And all he did the whole time, like all day, he was just on the phone with his agent. I'm like, nobody calling you. Oh, I hate him. Sorry, was that too much information about myself? That was my brush with the NBA back in college.
Was college you did that?
It was just 2 years ago. But that's what we say when we whore out. We blame it on being in college, even if it was last week and you're 40. You can just say it. I mean, you're always learning in the school of life, so technically I'm still in college right now. No.
So I'm gonna do a quick breakout. Social food, because I forgot to mention social food.
Social food, which is why everybody is here. We're about ready for What's for Brunch. Chef Melissa, are you about ready? All right. That's why we're here, because each and every week we have a special guest that comes on that's a chef, and they always come in and do a tasting. And in theory, when I started doing this show, because I love food so much, it's like my favorite thing besides D and weed. And I've learned it's cool, too, because now every week I have a new chef friend I'm following on Instagram. So my Instagram is flooded with food all the time, and y'all's is flooded with dirty memes. So maybe y'all should get on this chef tip, too. But when I started the show, I was like, we can talk about the food on the air and talk about how delicious it is, and what you guys are going to find is when this food starts coming out, everybody up here shuts up because we're all eating the food. And we're like, it's a radio show. People actually need to hear something happening, and we're just like,
That's my favorite part of the show. Every time.
The food silence?
The 90 seconds of just... Because I can, that's when if you're actually listening to the show, that's when it's going down.
I'm trying to think the last place. Where are some of y'all's favorite spots in Atlanta to eat? Anybody got a spot besides the Atlanta Breakfast Club that you want to shout out? What? The Petite Marché? Or am I saying it wrong? With this accent, I say everything wrong. Oh, okay.
Is that a French restaurant? I'm not familiar with that.
It's not French.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Poppy's. Poppy's on Ponce.
Poppy's on Ponce. Let me tell you about Poppy's on Ponce.
Their food is...
I used to go there 2-3 times a week. Their food is fantastic. But I went there 2-3 times a week. If you go into somewhere and you eat at the bar 2 or 3 times a week, isn't your bartender going to know your name? I'm a great tipper.
You become a regular.
I would go in there 2-3 times a week, and they would always treat me like they'd never seen me before in life. And I got the same thing every day.
And if you don't know, it's just good Cuban.
It's great Cuban food.
Cuban authentic, family-owned
customer
restaurant.
Service sucks. Thanks, Poppy's on Ponce.
But you walk in there, and it just hits you in the face. The smell.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I'm not trying to think. I haven't been in Atlanta. Everywhere I've eaten has been back home, and like I said, it's been mostly hospital food. You eat anywhere interesting this week?
Not for food. I've just been cooking some interesting food lately.
Did you make some 10-hour-long challah?
No, not this week. I made some chicken enchiladas with what was it? Harissa infused olive oil, some chocolate chili rub for the sauce for some mole.
So like a mole. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what else.
You said that just like Chopped.
I've been watching so much Chopped this week.
Chef, this is arrangement of rice with chickpeas on top and a special tomatoes.
The chocolate is married to the chicken. They really accentuate.
They married.
Yeah.
Hey, chef, come here a second. I need to ask you a question on the air.
Sometimes you